celeb Elizabeth Neff Nefferdorf. No. I just wanted to thank all of you for coming tonight to listen to me and my bestie overshare for a hot hour and 20 minutes. Seriously, I appreciate any chance I get to tell the jokes that my friends beg me not to make in public. Yes, I always still tell the jokes. And they all love them, right, Sam? Okay, he did this. You see, one of the biggest lessons I learned after my dad passed is that people will allow grieving people to do whatever they want. It feels like a superpower sometimes. But more often than not, the things people let me do are questionable. So I'll tell you a little story. The day that my dad passed away, I was here on campus, and my home is in Fauquier County, Virginia. Now, my mother didn't really trust her beautiful, anxiety-riddled daughter to make the 8 to 12-hour drive immediately after receiving the most devastating news she had ever encountered. Too many bridges and whatnot. So she asked my grandparents to come and pick me up and to take me on what was basically the most uncomfortable Uber ride ever. Look, I love my grandparents, I really do. But my grandmother kept talking about how pretty soon I'd be making the same exact drive to both her and my grandfather's funerals. And believe it or not, that is not really what I wanted to talk about at that moment. Anyway, I had some time to wait for my senior citizen drawn carriage to arrive. Thankfully, I didn't have to wait alone. After settling my sobs to a less screamy level and climbing back in the window, I called my friend Caitlin. She's here with us tonight. Thank you, Caitlin. Oh yeah, that was one. Yeah, she loves attention. Unlike me. And I remember this call very vividly. And I think it went a little bit like, bring. Hey, Caitlin. Katester. My friend of about a year now, remember that year? Are you free? My dad sort of, well, he reverse Nemo'd me. Sorry, this is my first time. But if you're busy though, no worries. Cool. And now Caitlin is neither stupid nor a sociopath, so she rushed over and she picked my limp body up out of the nest of dirty laundry I had saddled myself into, and then she called some of my other besties. A little audience assembled, and I love an audience. I love it. I felt real special. A whole room full of people going, "You're so sexy, please don't kill yourself." And with a captive audience like that, the show must go on. But that's not the point. The point is, all of my closest friends have seen me have a Britney Spears circa 2007 level mental breakdown. Thus, I think they just kind of generally feel bad for me. They're great friends, the best, really. They will do anything within their power to make me happy. Okay, let me rephrase that. They will let me do anything that I claim will make me happy. For example, I employed one of my friends as my wingwoman at my father's funeral reception. Yeah. Picture me sobbing and between the tears winking at and leaning on this high school acquaintance whom I hadn't seen in years. And my friend assisted me. She encouraged him to go get me some water and encouraged me to go in for the hug. So I sobbed on his shoulder and got mascara all over his button-down. And I know you want to know, and no, he is texted me since. I know. In all honesty, I think it was going pretty well. Until I called him Daddy. And like the proximity to the urn was just... Not the point. The point is, after losing my dad, I lost a lot of myself. Sure, I was still effortlessly funny and sexy. If you laugh, it's because you agree. But I didn't recognize the person I saw in the mirror. I didn't understand my own thoughts or actions. Nobody did. And it was all because I wasn't being honest with my emotions. The weight of my grief had me acting in ways that I didn't understand. I was acting like I was unaffected by losing someone whom I had loved more than I loved myself. I was acting like I enjoyed watching televised sports. That isn't me. I was acting, this is really hard for me to admit, but I was acting like I was genuinely attracted to a man who wore jorts. Please don't think less of me. It really was only when my friends stopped entertaining my bullshit and gave me a harsh dose of reality that I actually began to understand myself again. And I remember that come to Jesus moment so distinctly. It happened after one of my friends observed me throwing back a disturbing volume of Yingling while sobbing at clips from Super Bowl 52 while simultaneously Snapchatting 4 men whom I knew from the high school quiz bowl team. My friend took all of that in. She grabbed me by the shoulders, looked me in the eyes, and said, "Your actions are gonna make you a mama, and your habits are turning you into your dad." Now, I have never been so grateful to be so obscenely insulted in my life. But I carry her words with me every day, and now I hold myself to higher standards. Like, I use condoms now. But that's not the point. The point is, because of my own personal experience, I know that you all need to start being meaner to your friends who are going through shit, okay? It is your duty as a good friend to grab a crying bitch by the ponytail, pull her away from the prospective sugar daddy with the lone wolf tattoo, and tell her she can just make an OnlyFans instead. Okay, if you don't believe me, take it from someone, me, who got the okay from a friend to take an hour-long joyride on a 30-something-year-old stranger's motorcycle after he bought me a singular shot of tequila. Still don't believe it? Okay. Take it from somebody who told her friend that she was going to go get her biscuit buttered behind a house on Fountain and got the seal of approval in the form of a condom. Thank you, Akash. Love you too. Still don't believe it? Okay. Take it from someone who got explicit permission from her friend to fuck her dad. No, 2 examples is enough. I am so sorry. But that is all you need. All of that, just because I told them that it would make me happy. You know what else would make me happy? Watching the Lego Batman movie.
Yes! Yes!
Eating non-dairy ice cream would make me happy. Anything that doesn't put my life at risk for the creation of a new one. I wish that someone had just told me to shut the fuck up and enjoy a bar instead of aiding and abetting me world. I have to give so much love to Anna, Hannah, Caitlin, Caroline, Noah, Sam, and of course Keith, who have been there with me through the worst times in my life, who have been cunts to me when necessary, and who have helped me experience things that make phenomenal material for comedy. You all make me really, truly happy. Love you all.